Good morning, students. Students, this lesson is a class 5th for the subject of mathematics, topic geometry, which is covered in page number 199 and is being submitted to you on 21st December 2020. Students, in the last week assignment dated 14th December 2020, we have discussed about basic concepts of angles. Now let us start today's video by taking few examples. So now let's have a look on example number 1. Now children, you are given with an angle. Now you can see that this is an angle. You remember, angle is formed when two rays or two line segment have a common endpoint. You can say that this is a ray AB, you have a ray BC, and you have a common endpoint that is B. So this is your angle. So here angle is formed. Now in this question, you have to name this angle. So I told you, you can just write the angle where it is formed, that is point B. So you can write angle B. Okay, students? Then you can write angle. You can start from point A and you can write A, B, C. This is also fine. Now you can start with angle C also. So C, B, A. So children, all these three names are of given angle. Is it clear? Now have a look on the second angle. Again same. You just have to name this angle. So now first you can write with a center point, that is O. So what is the name of this angle? Angle O. Then you can start with any arm. Let us start with point P. So you can write angle POR. This is also the way you can say. The next one is angle ROP. So these three are the way of writing an angle. Is it clear, students? I hope you are clear with how to name an angle. Now let's move on to the question number 2. Now you have to write the measure of the given angle. So now let us read what are the angles given here. First one is acute angle, right angle, straight angle and reflex angle. So now children, first I am going to fill right angle. Now we know that right angle means exactly 90 degree. Angle whose measurement is 90 degree, that is your right angle. Acute angles are less than 90 degree. What are acute angle? Which are less than 90 degree. Then we have straight angle. Now children, do you remember what is a straight angle? Straight angle means exactly a straight line angle. That is 180 degree. What is your straight angle? An angle whose measure is always 180 degree. Okay. And now let's discuss what is your reflex angle. Do you remember how can we make a reflex angle? This is an acute angle. Outside angle which is formed is your reflex angle. So your reflex angle is more than 180 but less than 360 degree. Is it clear, children? I hope you are clear with all the four angles: acute, right, straight and reflex. Now children, let's move on to the example number 3. Now you know that if we want to measure an angle, we need an protector. What we need? We need a protector. Let us discuss few things about protector, but we have discussed all these things in our previous video. Let's see them quickly. This is known as the center of the protector. Okay, this is your center of the protector and this is called the baseline. Okay, so now children, you know that you have to keep the center of the protector at point, common endpoint, that is at O. Okay, and your baseline should be adjusted so that it should fall on the point line OS. Is it clear, children? Center of the protector should be at point O, and you have to adjust your protector so that your baseline should fall on OS. Is it clear? Now let's start reading the lower curve. 0, 10, 20, 30, 40. Because you have to read the reading till the line another ray, that is OP. So your value is 40 degree. Okay, children. So what is this value? What is the measure of this angle? It is 40 degree. So you remember what is 40-degree angle? What can you call this? You can call this as acute angle. Okay, children, what they are? They are acute angle because the measurement is less than 90 degree. Okay, so I hope you are clear with example number 3. Now let's move on to next question, that is question number 4. Now what is your question number 4? Draw an angle ABC equal to 80 degree. Mark points R and Q in its interior point and Z in the exterior. Now children, in this first you have to make 80-degree angle. So you need to use your protector. Okay. Now construct 80 degree by using protector. So this is your 80 degree. Okay. Now children, you have to draw a straight line. Okay. It should be a straight line. So this is your 80-degree angle. Now you have to mark few points which are interior and exterior. Interior means which are inside the angle. Angles or a point which are inside the angle. So now you have to mark point R inside. So R is inside, even Q is also inside. This is your boundary of the angle. This is your boundary of the angle. Okay, and you have to show two points which are interior. So point R and point Q are interior, and now according to the question you have to show point Z exterior to it. Exterior means outside. So now children, you can mark anywhere. I have marked point Z here. You can mark point Z here also, even here also. Both are correct. Okay, you can mark point Z here also. Is it clear? Exterior means outside the angle. Okay, is it clear, students? Now let us move on to our next topic, that is line of symmetry. What is our next topic? Line of symmetry. Let us discuss this topic by taking an example. Now children, look at this figure. This figure is something like a lock. Now this is a lock. Now children, if I draw a center line from here, if I draw a center line, can you see that this line is dividing the figure into two equal parts? You can see that this is the first part which is equal, and this one is also same. I'll show you again. Now children, let me show you one more time. Now children, what I have done in this question, this is a figure, and now I'm going to draw a line passing from the center. Now children, when I draw this line, can you see that both the paths are equal? Now let me show you here. Now this part, this whole part and this one, these two parts are equal. Okay, so this is called line of symmetry. Now what is a line of symmetry? A line of symmetry is a line that passes through the center, or and it divides a given figure in two equal parts or into half. So you can see that in your second figure that your two parts are equal. This part, whole part, this side, left side, and right side, both sides are equal. So now, children, what is a line of symmetry? Line of symmetry is a line that divides a given figure in two equal parts. So now, children, we can have one line of symmetry or we can have two or three. Okay, so now let us see the example number 2. Now, in example number 2, I have taken an arrow. Now, if you draw a line passing from the center, that is an horizontal line. Okay, if you draw a line here, you can see that the upper part and the lower part of an arrow are exactly same. Okay, now let me show you your upper part and the lower part. They are exactly same. Now these part, this is exactly identical to the lower part. So your figure is divided into two equal parts. Okay, so it means this figure is having a line of symmetry and this figure is said to be a symmetrical figure. What is this? This figure is called a symmetrical figure. Okay, children, I hope you are clear with line of symmetry and symmetrical figure. So now next questions we will discuss in our second video.